And those are gnats. Those aren't, are they? Might be ash. I can't really tell. I'm sorry. Hey y'all, welcome back to Dusty Pines. Back here at the farm today. Gonna be here today, overnight, and tomorrow. Exciting for me. This is the days that I'm gonna be planting food plot. I'm gonna bring you along and show you what I'm doing. I'm not saying this is the right way or the wrong way or any way at all, but want to bring y'all along, let y'all see me throwing seed out and preparing the soil a little bit and dragging over it and everything. And that's not the only thing. If you can see behind me, there's brush piles that need to be burnt. So since I'm going to be here a couple of days, I hadn't done it yet because, you know, we're out of burn ban now, but I hadn't done it yet because these are some pretty big burn piles, and I figured it'd take a couple of days, at least a day, to burn down. So we're gonna, you know, clean it, take the tractor, clean up around them, make sure it's just dirt around them, and make sure there's no trees too close. If there is, I might cut them down or you know, mitigate preventing burning up my whole farm, you know. So anyways, just wanted to bring you along and we'll show you what we got going on. Got the tractor. I'm gonna pick you up here. Got the truck. Got the tractor loaded up. I just got here, so I hadn't even unloaded the tractor. Tractor's I think it's a 1990, 90 or 91, somewhere around there. Ford 1900. It's 30 horsepower. I got a little box blade for it, and I've got a lot of work out here to do. As you can see, the ground isn't, well, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but there's a bunch of clumps and stuff left over from doing all the dirt work, or actually tree removal, I guess, cleaning this place up. You can see, you know, from previous videos where they've thinned it out. Went between the rows of pines here, and now we've actually got some ferns and goat ear and different kinds of vines and everything growing up. Give something for the deer to munch on. Hopefully they've been coming around here and munching up. I do want to go back a little bit further down this tree line, but I don't know if you can see, it is way thick. It's got yaupons, and I'm getting a phone call. But it's thick with yaupons. I'm gonna get some remedy and take care of that. I was doing there was just going around the burn pile here and just clearing out any major sticks or the pine needles, stuff like that that'll catch fire and spread. And I'm gonna light a torch to it, and hopefully it doesn't get out of hand. If it does, call 911. I think we'll be all right. Had quite a bit of fog and dew this morning, so there's a little moisture on the ground. Not a real big windy day, but I'm gonna keep my eye on this until it settles down. It's starting to get pretty high, but I mean, it's pine needles, a lot of sap, and the pile's been sitting there for a while. Once it burns off all the needles and the leaves and it's just kind of smoldering the wood, burning the wood, I'll be a lot more comfortable, but I'm going to keep an eye on it for now. As you can see, we've burnt down to a little smolder. It's definitely under control. Flames got pretty big when I first lit it off. I was a little worried, but not too much. Flames were, wind picked up and the flames started blowing towards these trees, and then the wind changed right at probably the perfect timing, and then it started blowing this way, and I was scared that it would get this brush pile started over here. That one is a little closer to the trees, and the way that one took off, I'm not sure I'm not sure that I'm gonna be ready to burn that one just yet, just because of the proximity to those pine trees there. But now that this is under control, I feel comfortable with it. I'm gonna hop on the tractor, go out to the back where I'm gonna do the food plot. I'm gonna use the box blade and put the rippers down all the way and just lightly scrape it just to, ashes. Just enough to break the soil a little bit, because I'm going to be broadcasting seed. And once I broadcast the seed, I've made a makeshift drag out of just some lumber that I had laying around. I'll show that to you in a little while when we get ready to drag. It's a little redneck ingenuity here in East Texas. It's how we get things done. I don't have a disc for my tractor yet, or else I would disc it in. But I think with this seed that I'm going, it's only got to be between 1/2 of an inch and those are gnats. Those aren't, are they? Might be ash. I can't really tell. I'm sorry. Anyways, it doesn't have to be very deep, so I think if I just broadcast in some loose soil and then drag over it and kind of bury the seeds enough to where most of the seeds are under the ground and won't be exposed to where the birds can get to them, I think we'll be all right. So I'm gonna hop on the tractor, head to the back. Come on. Good spot to put you. Alright, so ran the tractor across the field, just rippers lightly scraping, disturb the soil. Now we're going to throw some seed on the ground and then cover it up, or try to. Alright, so I ordered a 50-pound bag of fall release from Green Cover. It's a mix of turnips, radishes, buckwheat, winter wheat, winter rye. It's got all the goodies in there. So what I'll do is I'll put it in the spreader, go back and forth this way and back and forth this way until we run out of seed. I've got probably, I don't know, 1/2, 3/4 of an acre here to do. So Alright, so this is what I got here. Basically, it's just some scrap lumber that I had, some fence boards, and some, I think those used to be 2x6s or 2x8s that were ripped. They're like 2x3. But I made a little frame here. And took a hatchet and just cut some grooves in there. Let some dirt go through there. Put some lag bolts in the side and attached chain. And I'm just gonna drag it behind the tractor. See what happens. All I'm trying to do is get this dirt, and let me get out. If that was a seed, try to put a little dirt over top of it. So we'll see what happens. Hey y'all, appreciate y'all making it this far in the video. As you can see in this video, I'm using a little bit different editing software, and kind of learning as I go, but hopefully this is a glimpse into what's coming on the page, that we'll be getting better, putting out a little better videos, a little smoother transitions and stuff. But anyways, thanks for making it this far with us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Y'all have a good one, and God bless.